Article 300.3 of the National Electrical Code requires that white wires be used only for neutral conductors. This means that a white wire should never be used for a hot or ungrounded conductor unless specific exceptions are met. This rule is in place to ensure that anyone working on the electrical system can easily identify the neutral conductor, which is typically grounded back at the service panel. Using a white wire for anything other than a neutral can create a dangerous situation, potentially leading to electrical shock or fire hazards. Article 300.3b2 stipulates that black wires be used only for ungrounded conductors, also known as hot wires. This is the opposite of the previous rule and serves the same purpose to clearly identify the function of the wires within an electrical system. Black wires carry the electrical current from the source to the load, and they should never be used for neutral or grounding purposes unless explicitly allowed by code. Using black wires for anything other than hot conductors can lead to confusion and increase the risk of electrical accidents. Article 380.12b requires that travelers in a three-way switch circuit be the same color. This is because travelers are used to carry the electrical signal between the two three-way switches, and it is important that they are easily identifiable. Using different colored wires for travelers can create confusion and make it difficult to troubleshoot the circuit. The typical colors used for travelers are red and another color other than white, gray, or green. Article 380.14b requires that the common terminal of a three-way switch be connected to the ungrounded conductor, also known as the hot wire. This is because the common terminal is the point where the power enters the switch, and it is important that it is connected to the hot wire to ensure that the switch can properly control the flow of electricity to the load. Connecting the common terminal to the neutral or ground wire can create a dangerous situation and prevent the switch from working properly. The exception to Article 300.3 burn is covered in Article 210.14c4, which allows white wires to be used as travelers in a three-way switch circuit, but only if they are marked with black tape or another approved means to identify them as hot wires. This exception is in place to allow for flexibility in wiring three-way switches, but it is important that the white wires are properly marked to avoid confusion. The black tape or other markings should be clearly visible and should indicate that the wire is being used as a hot conductor. In a standard three-way switch circuit, there are two three-way switches and a light fixture or other load. The power feed comes into one of the three-way switches, and the switch leg runs from the other three-way switch to the light fixture. The two travelers connect the two three-way switches together. The common terminal of each three-way switch is connected to either the power feed or the switch leg. When wiring a three-way switch circuit, it is important to follow the National Electrical Code and to use the correct wiring methods. This will help to ensure that the circuit is safe and that it will work properly. When you encounter a situation where the wiring is incorrect, it is crucial to identify the specific violations and correct them to ensure safety and compliance with the National Electrical Code. Firstly, identify where the power feed enters the circuit. This is typically a black wire that is connected to the common terminal of one of the three-way switches. Secondly, trace the neutral wire. This should be a white wire that is connected to the neutral terminal of a light fixture and back to the neutral bus in the electrical panel. Thirdly, identify the switch leg. This is typically a black wire that runs from the common terminal of the other three-way switch to the light fixture. Fourthly, identify the travelers. These are typically red wires or other colors that are not white, gray, or green that connect the two three-way switches together. Fifthly, ensure that all connections are made correctly. The power feed should be connected to the common terminal of one of the three-way switches. The neutral wire should be connected to the neutral terminal of the light fixture and back to the neutral bus in the electrical panel. The switch leg should be connected to the common terminal of the other three-way switch and to the hot terminal of the light fixture. The travelers should be connected to the traveler terminals of the two three-way switches. Remember, safety is paramount when working with electricity. If you are not comfortable working with electrical wiring, it is best to call a qualified electrician. Always turn off the power to the circuit before working on it, and always use the proper tools and equipment. By following the National Electrical Code and using the correct wiring methods, you can ensure that your electrical system is safe and that it will work properly. In the specific scenario described, where the white wires are used as travelers and the black wire is used as a neutral carrier, several National Electrical Code violations are present. Firstly, the use of white wires as travelers violates Article 300.3 Bone, which requires that white wires be used only for neutral conductors, unless they are properly marked as hot wires as permitted by Article 210.14c4. Secondly, the use of a black wire as a neutral carrier violates Article 300.3b2, which requires that black wires be used only for ungrounded conductors, or hot wires. Thirdly, if the travelers are not the same color, this violates Article 380.12b, which requires that travelers in a three-way switch circuit be the same color. Fourthly, if the common terminal of the three-way switch is not connected to the ungrounded conductor or hot wire, this violates Article 380.14b, which requires that the common terminal of a three-way switch be connected to the ungrounded conductor or hot wire. To correct these violations, the wiring must be reconfigured to comply with the National Electrical Code. The white wires that are being used as travelers should be re-identified with black tape or another approved marking to indicate that they are being used as hot wires. The black wire that is being used as a neutral carrier should be replaced with a white wire. The travelers should be replaced with wires that are the same color, such as red or another color other than white, gray, or green. The common terminal of the three-way switch should be connected to the ungrounded conductor or hot wire. By correcting these violations, the three-way switch circuit will be in compliance with the National Electrical Code and will be safe to use. It is important to always follow the National Electrical Code when working with electrical wiring, as this will help to ensure that the electrical system is safe and that it will work properly. Ignoring these codes can lead to dangerous situations, including electrical shock, fire hazards, and equipment damage. Always consult with a qualified electrician if you are unsure about any aspect of electrical wiring. They can help you to identify and correct any potential violations and ensure that your electrical system is safe and compliant with the National Electrical Code. In addition to the specific National Electrical Code articles mentioned, there are other relevant sections that may apply to three-way switch wiring. Article 200 covers the use and identification of grounded conductors, including the requirements for white or grey wire insulation. Article 210 covers branch circuits, including the requirements for the number of conductors in a circuit and the types of loads that can be connected to a circuit. Article 250 covers grounding and bonding, including the requirements for grounding the electrical system and bonding metal enclosures. Article 310 covers conductors for general wiring, including the requirements for conductor size, insulation, and ampacity. Article 404 covers switches, including the requirements for switch ratings, installation, and wiring. Article 514 covers gasoline dispensing and service stations, including the requirements for electrical wiring in hazardous locations. Article 517 covers healthcare facilities, including the requirements for electrical wiring in patient care areas. It is important to be familiar with all of these relevant National Electrical Code articles when working with electrical wiring. This will help to ensure that you are following all of the applicable requirements and that your electrical system is safe and compliant. The National Electrical Code is updated every 3 years, so it is important to stay up to date with the latest edition. The National Electrical Code is available for purchase from the National Fire Protection Association, and it is also available online through various subscription services. In summary, understanding and adhering to the National Electrical Code is crucial for ensuring the safety and proper functioning of electrical systems, particularly in residential wiring scenarios like three-way switch circuits. Proper identification and use of conductors, correct wiring methods, and compliance with specific articles related to switches and grounding are all essential for preventing electrical hazards and maintaining a safe electrical environment. Always prioritize safety and consult with qualified professionals when in doubt.